Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Speak English with Leo, where we help you practice real English for real life. Today, we're going shopping. You'll hear over 200 real English sentences people actually use when buying groceries, from local markets to big supermarkets, from busy cities to quiet villages. And hey, if you'd like to download today's full script for your shadowing or study practice, there's a link to our Google Docs file in the description. You can save it as a PDF or Word file, whatever works best for you. You'll shadow each line, repeat with me, and pick up natural pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence, just like a native speaker. Ready? Let's shop and speak English together. Section 1. Talking about going shopping. When do you usually go grocery shopping? When do you usually go grocery shopping? I do my grocery shopping every Saturday. I do my grocery shopping every Saturday. I usually go grocery shopping on Sundays after breakfast. I usually go grocery shopping on Sundays after breakfast. I go in the evening after work. It's quieter then. I go in the evening after work. It's quieter then. I shop whenever I have time. There's no fixed day. I shop whenever I have time. There's no fixed day. How often do you go grocery shopping? How often do you go grocery shopping? I go once a week, usually on weekends. I go once a week, usually on weekends. I go almost every day because I like everything fresh. I go almost every day because I like everything fresh. I go grocery shopping twice a week to keep everything fresh. I stock up once every 2 weeks to save time. I stock up once every 2 weeks to save time. I stock up once every 2 weeks to save time. Do you prefer shopping in the morning or in the evening? Do you prefer shopping in the morning or in the evening? I usually go shopping in the morning when it's not too crowded. I usually go shopping in the morning when it's not too crowded. I like shopping early in the morning before it gets hot. I like shopping early in the morning before it gets hot. Evening shopping feels relaxing after a busy day. Evening shopping feels relaxing after a busy day. It depends on my mood. Sometimes morning, sometimes evening. It depends on my mood. Sometimes morning, sometimes evening. How long does it take you to finish grocery shopping? How long does it take you to finish grocery shopping? Around an hour if I take my time. Around an hour if I take my time. Just 15 minutes. I know exactly what I need. Just 15 minutes. I know exactly what I need. It takes me about 30 minutes to finish grocery shopping. It takes me about 30 minutes to finish grocery shopping. It depends. When the store is crowded, it can take forever. It depends. When the store is crowded, it can take forever. Do you like shopping alone or with someone else? Do you like shopping alone or with someone else? I prefer going alone. It's faster and easier. I prefer going alone. It's faster and easier. I like shopping with my partner. We make decisions together. I like shopping with my partner. We make decisions together. I sometimes go with my kids. They love choosing snacks. I sometimes go with my kids. They love choosing snacks. I enjoy shopping with friends. It's more fun that way. I enjoy shopping with friends. It's more fun that way. How do you usually get to the market or supermarket? How do you usually get to the market or supermarket? I drive there. It's only a 5-minute drive. I drive there. It's only a 5-minute drive. I usually walk because it's close to my house. I usually walk because it's close to my house. I take the bus if I need to buy a lot of things. I take the bus if I need to buy a lot of things. I sometimes go shopping by motorbike. I sometimes go shopping by motorbike. What do you usually buy when you go grocery shopping? What do you usually buy when you go grocery shopping? Mostly vegetables, fruits, and some fresh fish. Mostly vegetables, fruits, and some fresh fish. I like to buy tropical fruits such as bananas and papayas. I like to buy tropical fruits such as bananas and papayas. I always buy milk, eggs, and bread, the basics. I always buy milk, eggs, and bread, the basics. It depends on what's running out in the kitchen. It depends on what's running out in the kitchen. Do you prefer fresh food or frozen food? Do you prefer fresh food or frozen food? Fresh food, always. It tastes better. Fresh food, always. It tastes better. Frozen food is more convenient when I'm busy. Frozen food is more convenient when I'm busy. I buy a mix of both, fresh for now, frozen for later. I buy a mix of both. Fresh for now, frozen for later. I prefer fresh meat to frozen meat. I prefer fresh meat to frozen meat. Where do you usually buy your groceries? Where do you usually buy your groceries? I go to a supermarket near my office. I go to a supermarket near my office. I buy from a local farmer's market on weekends. I buy from a local farmer's market on weekends. Sometimes I order from an online store. Sometimes I order from an online store. There's a small market near my house where everything is super fresh. There's a small market near my house where everything is super fresh. Do you bring your own bags when you go shopping? Do you bring your own bags when you go shopping? Yes, I always carry reusable cloth bags. Yes, I always carry reusable cloth bags. Yes, I usually bring my own reusable bags. Yes, I usually bring my own reusable bags. Not always. Sometimes I forget. Not always. Sometimes I forget. I use a basket or backpack instead of plastic bags. I use a basket or backpack instead of plastic bags. Do you like shopping online or in person? Do you like shopping online or in person? Online shopping saves time, but I like touching things in person. Online shopping saves time, but I like touching things in person. Online shopping is convenient, but I still like seeing things in person. Online shopping is convenient, but I still like seeing things in person. I prefer in-person shopping. I trust what I see. I prefer in-person shopping. I trust what I see. It depends on the product. Clothes online, food in person. It depends on the product. Clothes online, food in person. Do you compare prices before buying? Do you compare prices before buying? Yes, I usually compare prices before deciding what to buy. Yes, I usually compare prices before deciding what to buy. I do when it's something expensive. I do when it's something expensive. Not really. I just buy what I need. Not really. I just buy what I need. Do you enjoy shopping? Do you enjoy shopping? I love shopping when I'm not in a hurry. I love shopping when I'm not in a hurry. I love shopping when I have time. It helps me relax. I love shopping when I have time. It helps me relax. It depends. Grocery shopping is okay, but I love shopping for clothes. It depends. Grocery shopping is okay, but I love shopping for clothes. Not really. I just want to get it done quickly. Not really. I just want to get it done quickly. You've just practiced some common ways to talk about grocery shopping, not only what you buy, but how it fits into your lifestyle. A quick note on vocabulary. When you say go grocery shopping, it means buying food and household items, not clothes or electronics. Do the shopping or go shopping are more general. They can mean buying anything. In many places, people bring reusable bags to reduce plastic waste. It's both eco-friendly and often required by stores. So next time you go out for groceries, think in English. What do you usually buy? How often do you go? Do you enjoy it or rush through it? All right, now that you're warmed up, let's step inside the supermarket together. You'll hear English you can use the moment you walk through the automatic doors, from picking a cart to finding your favorite aisle. Section 2, at the supermarket. Let's imagine you've just stepped inside a supermarket. The aisles are wide, soft music is playing, and the smell of freshly baked bread fills the air. Ready? Listen carefully, shadow each line, and picture yourself there, pushing your cart, making small talk, and speaking real English. Good morning. Good morning. Do you have a shopping cart? Do you have a shopping cart? Yes, the carts are right over there. Yes, the carts are right over there. Sure, you can take one near the entrance. Sure, you can take one near the entrance. You can find them next to the door. You can find them next to the door. We also have small baskets if you don't need a big cart. We also have small baskets if you don't need a big cart. I just need a basket today. I just need a basket today. Let's see what's on my list. Let's see what's on my list. Excuse me, where can I find the dairy section? Excuse me, where can I find the dairy section? Is this on sale? Is this on sale? Yes, it's 20% off today. Yes, it's 20% off today. It was on sale last week, but not anymore. It was on sale last week, but not anymore. No, that's the regular price. No, that's the regular price. Only the blue ones are on sale. The red ones are full price. The discount starts tomorrow. The discount starts tomorrow. Do you have this in a smaller size? Do you have this in a smaller size? Let me check in the back for you. Let me check in the back for you. Yes, we have it in small and medium. Yes, we have it in small and medium. Sorry, that's the smallest size we have right now. Sorry, that's the smallest size we have right now. You can also try the kids section. They have similar designs. We only have larger sizes left, but we might restock soon. We only have larger sizes left, but we might restock soon. Can you tell me where the bread aisle is? Can you tell me where the bread aisle is? Sure, it's aisle number 5, right next to the dairy section. Sure, it's aisle number 5, right next to the dairy section. You'll find it next to the pastries and cakes. You'll find it next to the pastries and cakes. Right over there, see the sign that says bakery? Right over there, see the sign that says bakery? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. These tomatoes look fresh. These tomatoes look fresh. I'll take a bunch of bananas. I'll take a bunch of bananas. Should I get organic or regular? Should I get organic or regular? Organic is fresher, but it's a bit more expensive. Organic is fresher, but it's a bit more expensive. Regular is fine. It's still good quality. Regular is fine. It's still good quality. Let me check the expiration date. Let me check the expiration date. This one's a bit too ripe. This one's a bit too ripe. This brand is cheaper. This brand is cheaper. 2 for $5? That's a good deal. 2 for $5? That's a good deal. Let's see if there's a discount. Let's see if there's a discount. I'll wait until it goes on sale. I'll wait until it goes on sale. I think I'll skip it this time. I'll think I'll skip it this time. Can I pay by card? Can I pay by card? Of course. Please insert or tap your card here. Of course. Please insert or tap your card here. Can I split the payment? Part cash, part card? Can I split the payment, part cash, part card? Sure, that's no problem. Sure, that's no problem. Could you double-check this price? I think it scanned higher. Could you double-check this price? I think it's scanned higher. Let me see. Ah, yes, you're right. I'll fix that. Let me see. Ah, yes, you're right. I'll fix that. Please double bag that. Please double bag that. Could you put this in a separate bag? Could you put this in a separate bag? Of course. Would you like it gift wrapped? Of course. Would you like it gift wrapped? Yes, please. It's a gift for my friend. Yes, please. It's a gift for my friend. That would be great. Thank you. That would be great. Thank you. No, that's okay. I'll wrap it myself. No, that's okay. I'll wrap it myself. Yes, please. Could you add a little ribbon too? Yes, please. Could you add a little ribbon too? No need. It's just for me. No need. It's just for me. Can I get a receipt, please? Can I get a receipt, please? Sure. Here you go. Sure. Here you go. Would you like a printed or digital receipt? Would you like a printed or digital receipt? Of course, I've put it in your bag. Of course, I've put it in your bag. It's in the bag already. It's in the bag already. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. Have a great day. Nice work, everyone. You've just practiced over 50 real English sentences that people use in supermarkets. Now, let's go over some key vocabulary you've just heard so you can really sound like a local next time you shop. First, the word cart. In the US, people say shopping cart, but if you're in the UK, you'll hear trolley. So if you walk into a London grocery store, you might ask, "Excuse me, where can I get a trolley?" And everyone will understand you perfectly. Next, the word aisle. It's pronounced aisle. The S is silent. An aisle is that long walkway between the shelves. So if someone says, "Snacks are in aisle 5, you know exactly where to go. You also heard organic. That means food grown naturally, without chemicals, something people pay extra attention to these days. You might hear someone say, "I usually buy organic milk," or "These organic apples look great." Another important one, expiration date. That's the date printed on the package that tells you when the food is no longer fresh. Always check it, especially for dairy and meat. It's perfectly natural to say, "Let me check the expiration date." When you ask for a different size, use "Do you have this in" plus the size or color you want. For example, "Do you have this in blue?" or "Do you have this in a large?" And finally, the words on sale, discount, and deal. On sale doesn't mean for sale. When something is on sale, it means it's discounted or it's a deal, cheaper than usual. For example, "I bought this jacket on sale for half price." "This coffee is on sale today." Or, "2 for $5? That's a good deal." Native speakers use these expressions all the time when shopping. All right, we finished our calm, polite supermarket visit. Next, let's step into a lively local market full of sounds, smells, and real human connection. Get ready for more real English in action. Section 3, at a local market. Now, let's leave the quiet supermarket behind and step into a lively local market, the kind you might find in Thailand, Morocco, Kenya, or Vietnam. The air is warm, voices overlap, and everywhere you turn, there's color and movement, baskets of fruit, piles of vegetables, the sound of bargaining and laughter. Here, English becomes more emotional and alive. Let's dive in, listen carefully, and shadow every line. Wow, everything looks so fresh. Wow, everything looks so fresh. How much are these mangoes? How much are these mangoes? Can I try one? Can I try one? Sure, go ahead. Sure, go ahead. Of course, here's a small piece to taste. Of course, here's a small piece to taste. Sorry, tasting isn't allowed for this fruit. Sorry, tasting isn't allowed for this fruit. That smells amazing. Can you make it a bit cheaper? Can you make it a bit cheaper? I can give you a small discount. I can give you a small discount. If you buy more, I can lower the price. If you buy more, I can lower the price. Sorry, the price is already quite low. Sorry, the price is already quite low. Is that your best price? Is that your best price? Yes, that's the best I can do today. Yes, that's the best I can do today. It's already a fair price for this quality. It's already a fair price for this quality. Do you offer any discount if I buy more? Do you offer any discount if I buy more? Sure, I can give you 10% off if you take two. Sure, I can give you 10% off if you take two. Yes, if you take 3 kilos, I'll give you a better deal. Yes, if you take 3 kilos, I'll give you a better deal. Sure, I can round down the total for you. Sure, I can round down the total for you. Not usually, but I'll make an exception this time. Not usually, but I'll make an exception this time. What if I buy 2 kilos? What if I buy 2 kilos? They're $3 a kilo. They're $3 a kilo. They're a bit pricey today. The season's almost over. They're a bit pricey today. The season's almost over. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Please give me a good one. Please give me a good one. Do you have change for this? Do you have change for this? Yes, I do. Here you go. Yes, I do. Here you go. Sorry, I don't have enough change right now. Sorry, I don't have enough change right now. Could you pay with smaller bills, please? Could you pay with smaller bills, please? Can I pay with cash? Can I pay with cash? Of course, cash is fine. Of course, cash is fine. Sure, please hand it to me. Sure, please hand it to me. Sorry, we only accept cards here. Sorry, we only accept cards here. Can you put it all together, please? Can you put it all together, please? Sure, I'll pack everything in one bag. Sure, I'll pack everything in one bag. No problem. I'll wrap it together for you. No problem. I'll wrap it together for you. Actually, some items need to be packed separately. Actually, some items need to be packed separately. Thank you. Everything looks delicious. Thank you. Everything looks delicious. See you next time. See you next time. That's the sound of a real local market, full of energy, connection, and friendliness. If you visit one of these markets in Asia or Africa, English might not be the main language, but you'll still hear these phrases all the time, especially in tourist areas. Let's go over some of the expressions you just practiced. When you say, "How much are these mangoes?" you're not just asking for a price, you're starting a friendly exchange. In local markets, tone and body language matter as much as words. A smile and gentle voice make a big difference. If you want a better deal, you can say, "Can you make it a bit cheaper?" or "Is that your best price?" These are polite ways to bargain, friendly, not demanding. In some cultures, like in Morocco or Vietnam, it's normal to negotiate a little, but always do it with respect and a smile. You also heard, "What if I buy 2 kilos?" That's a natural way to suggest a larger purchase for a discount. It's very typical when shopping for fruits or vegetables sold by weight. And when you say, "Please give me a good one," you're showing trust, letting the vendor pick something nice for you. This small phrase feels warm and respectful. Lastly, "Do you have change for this?" and "Can I pay with cash?" Those are simple but important questions, especially in local markets where people often don't use cards. Always be ready with small bills or coins. By the way, the word change here is a noun, meaning money returned to you after paying more than the cost. For example, if something costs $8 and you pay with a $10 bill, you'll get $2 change. But when change is a verb, it means to make something different, like "I want to change my clothes" or "Let's change the plan." Same word, different meaning, and both are super useful in everyday English. So remember, in a local market, English becomes more expressive. Speak kindly, smile, and let your tone carry your respect. That's how you connect with people, not just practice English. All right, we've explored the local market with its warmth and lively rhythm. Now, imagine you're traveling abroad in a country where English isn't widely spoken. You still need to buy groceries. But how do you do it when language and customs change? Let's find out in our next stop, shopping in a foreign country. Section 4, Shopping in a Foreign Country. Now, imagine you're traveling abroad, maybe in France, Japan, or Turkey. You walk into a small grocery store or a local convenience shop. The labels are in another language. The money looks different, and you're not sure how things work. But don't worry, with a few simple English sentences, you can handle almost any situation. Listen, repeat, and picture yourself right there, exploring and learning. Excuse me, do you speak English? Excuse me, do you speak English? Just a little. Just a little. Yes, a bit. How can I help you? Yes, a bit. How can I help you? Sorry, my English isn't perfect. Sorry, my English isn't perfect. That's okay. I understand you. That's okay. I understand you. No problem. Your English is good. No problem. Your English is good. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Sure, go ahead. Sure, go ahead. Of course, what do you need? Of course, what do you need? Where can I find bottled water? Where can I find bottled water? Over there, next to the snacks. Over there, next to the snacks. It's in aisle 6, near the drinks. It's in aisle 6, near the drinks. Do you sell fresh bread? Do you sell fresh bread? Yes, we bake it every morning. Yes, we bake it every morning. Sorry, we're sold out for today. Sorry, we're sold out for today. How much is this? How much is this? That's $2 each. That's $2 each. It's on sale for half price today. It's on sale for half price today. Is the price per kilo or per item? Is the price per kilo or per item? Per kilo. Per kilo. That's the price for one piece. That's the price for one piece. Can I pay by card or is it cash only? Can I pay by card or is it cash only? We accept both card and cash. We accept both card and cash. Cash only, please. Cash only, please. Do you take Visa or MasterCard? Do you take Visa or MasterCard? Yes, we take both. Yes, we take both. Only Visa, sorry. Only Visa, sorry. Can I get a bag, please? Can I get a bag, please? Sure, plastic or paper? Sure, plastic or paper? Yes, that's 10 cents extra. Yes, that's 10 cents extra. Oh, sorry, I don't understand. Oh, sorry, I don't understand. No problem, I'll show you. No problem, I'll show you. That's okay, let me explain again. That's okay, let me explain again. Could you show me, please? Could you show me, please? Sure, come this way. Sure, come this way. Yes, I'll point it out to you. Yes, I'll point it out to you. Is this spicy? Is this spicy? A little bit. A little bit. Yes, very spicy. Be careful. Yes, very spicy. Be careful. Can you write the price down for me? Can you write the price down for me? Of course. Here you go. Of course. Here you go. Sure. It's 5.50. Sure. It's 5.50. I'll take this one, thank you. I'll take this one, thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Beautiful job. You've just learned some of the most helpful phrases for shopping abroad, the kind of English that saves you in real-life travel situations. Let's take a closer look at a few important ones. The phrase, "Do you speak English?" is your golden key. Say it with a smile and a polite tone, and most people will try to help you, even if their English is limited. You can also say, "Sorry, my English isn't perfect," which sounds humble and kind. It often makes others more patient. Then, is the price per kilo or per item? That's essential when shopping in many countries. For example, in France or Thailand, fruits are often priced per kilo, not per piece. Asking politely helps you avoid confusion and shows cultural awareness. When you say, "Can I pay by card or is it cash only?" you're preparing for one of the biggest travel differences. In some countries, like Japan or smaller towns in Italy, shops still prefer cash. Knowing how to ask makes you sound confident and respectful. And if you're ever confused, it's perfectly okay to say, "I don't understand," or "Could you show me, please?" English doesn't have to be perfect. What matters most is your attitude. A friendly smile can speak louder than words. Oh, and one more tip. When you say, "Can you write the price down for me?" that's incredibly useful in noisy places or when pronunciation differs. It's a polite and clear way to communicate without stress. So, when you travel, use your English bravely. Mistakes don't matter. Curiosity and kindness always do. And that's the end of today's English journey, all about grocery shopping. You've practiced real sentences you can use every day, talking about your shopping habits, finding what you need at the supermarket, and even chatting at a local market. These aren't just phrases, they're the sounds of real life. Every line you shadowed today helps you speak more confidently, more naturally, and more like yourself in English. Take a moment now to think. Which sentences felt most useful for your life? Can you describe your next grocery trip in English, from start to finish? Try it aloud. Imagine the scenes. Repeat your favorite lines again and again. That's how fluency grows, one small, real sentence at a time. You can find today's full script, vocabulary notes, and reflection questions in the Google Docs link below. Feel free to save it or download it as a PDF for your own study. Review it, shadow again, and make these sentences part of your everyday life. If you enjoyed this episode, check out our other lessons about daily English and real-life stories, right here on Speak English with Leo. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep thinking in English every day. I'm Laura, and this is Speak English with Leo. See you in the next episode.